Hello, everybody. Today's question is, what is truly in my control? Now, that's a really complex question with a lot of answers. Some people might argue nothing, but that's for a different video. Let's go under the assumption we do. Here are three things that I would argue how you cultivate or make your mind is the most important thing you control in your life. What goes in your mind or what comes out of your mind makes your world. Your mind makes your world. So, control these three things and your life will be a lot better. Number one is going to be who I spend my time with. Now, you may have heard before in self help the five people you spend the most time with, or the average of the five people you spend the most time with, or what makes you who you are. There's a lot of truth to that. That's not a perfect sentence, but you really want to maximize people that are bringing you positivity and joy and are adding to your life. And as much as possible, you want to cut the people that don't. Obviously, we have to navigate around family and such, but I am definitely in the camp of if somebody is toxic and taking away from your life, especially while you're healing, you might have to limit your time around those people. So, who you spend your time around the most, which is under your control, is one of the most important things. Number two thing that you control that's going to give you a better life has to do with consumption, your mental and physical consumption. What does that mean? Well, we'll tackle the easier one first. Your physical consumption is the food, the alcohol, any substances that you put into your body. You technically control this. Now, that's very loaded, okay? For many people, this is way easier said than done. There are food addictions, there is covering up pain with food. I'm not discarding that. But as valid as that may be, what you put in your body makes your cells, makes your brain, makes everything in you. And a high quality diet is going to make a high quality body and a high quality mind. So, anybody I'm ever talking to that's struggling with their thoughts, their depression, their psychology, you have to start the foundation of the fuel you're putting in your body. Number two is your mental consumption. Same as the food, garbage in, garbage out. If all you're looking at is fear mongering stuff, politics, hate, negativity, it's going to seep into your mind. The 95% of your brain that is your subconscious, it'll go back there, it'll live there. And with all negativity, it will make negative chemicals like cortisol, it'll stress you, it'll inflame your whole body. As you consume less negative material, you'll probably get more sensitive to it. Just like with negative or toxic food, as you eat less fast food over time and you go back and taste it again, not only does it taste terrible, but your body gets really sick from it. If you take some time around negative media, shows, or music, sometimes when you go back to that over time, it won't hit you the right way. But in the long run, this is a lot healthier for you. Your brain is primed to see more of what you focus on. And if you focus on positive, you'll see more in your life. And if you focus on negative, you'll experience more of that in your life too. And number three, last but definitely not least, we talked about what goes in your brain, but what about what comes out of your brain? This is where mindful meditation is absolutely required. I recommend if you don't do it, start with 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, work your way up. It's time to be silent, focus on your breath, and see what bubbles up from the subconscious. It's like the bridge between your unconscious mind and your conscious mind. And a lot of times, negative stuff is going to bubble up. And it's good for you to be able to see that. You need to be able to monitor that. You need to know what's going on in the dark void of your subconscious mind. How can you work on anything if you don't know it's there? What you put in your mind makes your world. So that'd be the most important one. Who you keep around you, what media and food you put in your body, and are you monitoring your mind to see how negative things are and so that you're able to control it in the future. All right, everybody. Thank you. Take care.